Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it seems as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. She wouldn't say. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. I believe in yesterday. Oh, I had to go. She would not say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. I believe in yesterday was so far away. Oh, yesterday was far away. And I know I can't turn back, 'cause yesterday is gone.
Good morning. My name is Abigail Bottome, and I'm a member of the Worship and Music Committee. My pronouns are she, her, and hers. For our summer services this year, we are delighted to be collaborating with our friends at the UU Church in Kingston. And is it also First Parish? Call, that's what I thought. Thank you. I want to offer a special welcome to you folks and to all of you. We will have one more service here in our chapel next week. Throughout August and the first Sunday in September, our services will be hosted by the Kingston Church and held in the Beale House. And for those of you who don't know, the Beale House has parking. It's great. The first part of our service is recorded. The service will be posted on our Facebook page and on YouTube. Masking is once again optional, but we reserve the last 3 rows on the right side for people who want to mask. And I don't think we have folks masking anymore. Welcome to our service at First Parish, Plymouth. Our service today is led by our First Parish members, Rachel Breen and Marcus Williams. The sermon is titled, A Musical Journey Through Grief and Healing. Our technical services are provided by Lydia Robertson, who has helped to organize the musical portion of this service. I want to offer a special thank you to Lydia for the extraordinary effort she puts in readying the technology for our services each week. And I mean extraordinary hours. Sometimes she comes in on some Saturday night to begin. It's been really extraordinary. And she's also highly skilled. She's wonderful. Whoever you are, whomever you love, whatever you believe, wherever you are on your journey, let us walk together this hour.
Good morning. My name is Rachel Breen. I use she, her pronouns. A slight introduction before the call to worship, if it seems a little different. The focus of today's service is the music itself. We chose very personally meaningful songs that helped us through one of the hardest times in our lives. And some of them are sad or even dark, and they helped us to feel. And some are hopeful that helped us to heal. The call to worship today is a quote by Reba McEntire. For me, singing sad songs often has a way of healing a situation. It gets the hurt out in the open into the light, out of the darkness.
These arms are mine. They are lonely, lonely and feeling blue. These arms of mine, they are yearning, yearning from wanting you. And if you would let them hold you, oh, how grateful I will be. These arms of mine, they are burning, burning from wanting you. These arms of mine, they are wanting, wanting to hold you. And if you would let them hold you, oh, how grateful I will be. Come on, baby. Just be my little woman. Just be my lover. Oh, I need me somebody, somebody to treat me right. Oh, I need your arms, loving arms to hold me tight. And I need your tender lips to hold me. Tell me when I'm right now, baby.
Okay. Are you okay using matches? I'll light it and give you the match. Because these don't seem to work. There you go. There. Great. Thank you. You'll join me? Love is the spirit of this church, and service its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in freedom, to speak the truth in love, and to help one another.
The reading today is a collection of quotes. Music is one of the longest standing self-prescribed therapy in history. Aaron Siebert, musical therapist. Who hears music feels his solitude peopled at once. Robert Browning. My heart, which is full to overflowing, has often been solaced and refreshed by music when sick and weary. Martin Luther. He who sings scares away his woes. Cervantes. Music is the language of the spirit. It opens the secret of life-bringing peace, abolishing strife. Khalil Gibran. Music can lift us out of depression or move us to tears. It is a remedy, a tonic, orange juice for the ear. But for many of my neurological patients, music is even more. It can provide access, even when no medication can, to movement, to speech, to life. For them, music is not a luxury, but a necessity. Oliver Sacks, neurologist.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt.
You stay the hell away from me, you hear?
I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else, I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I would keep myself, I would find
I suddenly feel like a different person. From the roots of my soul come a gentle coercion, and I ran my hand or a strange inversion, a vacancy that just did not belong. The child is gone. Honey, help me out of this mess. I'm a stranger to myself. Don't reach for me, I'm too far away. Don't wanna talk 'cause there's nothing left to say. So my darling, give me your absence tonight. Take all of your sympathy and leave it outside. 'Cause there's no kind of loving that could make this alright. I'm trying to find a place I belong, and I suddenly feel like a different person. From the roots of my soul come a gentle coercion, and I ran my hands or a strange inversion as the darkness turned into the dawn. The child is gone. The child is gone.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Marcus Williams. My pronouns are him and his. My wife and I were racking our brains, trying to come up with an idea for this service. Reemergence from COVID was offered to us as a suggestion. That word, reemergence, really makes us think about what we emerged from. The pandemic started a little bit differently for us. My family experienced and are still dealing with a major heartbreak, one that really tested our relationship, ourselves, my faith. A couple of weeks before the lockdown, my wife, my daughter, and I went into my wife's 20-week ultrasound. Excited to show my daughter her little brother on the screen, hear his first fast little heartbeat. To our shock, there was no heartbeat. We had lost our son, Gabriel. He was the son I waited my entire life to meet. This loss took me to places of grief I didn't know I could get to. I still fill the hole left by his absence. I ask and continue to ask the powers around me, why has this happened to me, to my family? Why has this happened to us? Why have you taken my son from me? But unfortunately, I'll never get those answers. By the time my wife went through the necessary procedures to get her safe and healthy, the world had locked down. We felt so isolated in our grief. There were people reaching out, but no way to hug or hold a hand. No therapy groups to turn to. Our world had turned upside down. And so had the outside world. We each deal with grief and depression in our own way. But one thing we both turned to was music. Music has always been a big part of our lives and was readily available during a time where many things we took for granted weren't. Much of what we turned to was the music of our youth, known to us and comforting. Some days and months, there was sad music, or even angry or dark music. Music that helped us bring out and process the sad, the anger, and the dark feelings. I absolutely love hardcore gangster rap. But as open as we are in this church, I thought it's just a little bit inappropriate to share at this time. As time went on, our music leanings became more hopeful. Eventually, we could allow real joy back in. Music as healing is nothing new. Our brains are wired for music as much as they are wired for language. There are so many music studies showing the power of music for therapy. There's so much, I'm getting lost here, excuse me, everybody. Kind of sits on you heavy some days, right? All right. There are so many studies showing the power of music for physical, mental, and emotional healing. Music therapy is a field of study that keeps growing because it is such a powerful tool for healing. We still feel hurt, and grief is still present. It's still a process we continue to go through. Our family continues to grow. With our second daughter born in the spring of 2021, watching my daughters grow and the love that they bring us every day. But with grief, we still feel the sting, even years later. I find music to be able to fill our souls when we feel just a quart low. Thank you.
Done so many things wrong, I don't know if I can do right. Done so many things wrong, I don't know if I can do right. trust in me. Hope I won't let you down. If you give me a chance, I'll try. See, it's been a hard road, the road I'm traveling on. If I take your hand, might lead you down the path to ruin. Had a hard life, just sing it so you'll understand. Oh, right now, doing the best I can. This point in my life. This point in my life, though I've mostly walked in the shadows, I'm still searching for the light. Won't you put your faith in me? Oh, no, that's what matters. If you give me a chance, I'll try. See, I've been climbing stairs, but mostly stumbling down. I've been reaching high, always losing ground. You see, I conquered hills, I still have mountains to climb. Oh, right now, doing the best I can. This point in my life. Before we take a step, before we walk down that path, before I make any promises, before you have regrets, before we talk commitment, let me tell you of my past, all I've seen and all I've done, things I'd like to forget. This point in my life. This point in my life, like to live as if only love mattered, as if redemption was inside, as if this hurts to live honestly is all that anyone needs. No matter if you find it. See, when I touch the sky, Earth's gravity has pulled me down. But now I've reconciled that in this world, birds and angels get the wings to fly. You can't believe in this heart of mine. Oh, if you can give it a try, then I'll reach inside, find and give you all the sweetness that I have. Oh, at this point in my life. At this point in my life.
As Reverend Art always says, you know, we give our gifts, and we also need your money. He doesn't put it that way.
Sorry is all that you can say. Years gone by and still know a dream is like a river, ever changing as it flows, and the dreamer's just a vessel that must follow where it goes, trying to learn from what's behind you, never knowing what's in store, makes each day a constant battle just to stay between the shore. But I will sail my vessel on till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Many times we stand aside, let the water slip away, what we put off till tomorrow, it is now come today. So don't you sit upon the shoreline and say you're satisfied. Choose to chance the rapids and dare to dance that time. I will sail my vessel, sing it with us, till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky, I'll never reach my destination. No, if I never try, so I will sail my vessel until the river runs dry. There's bound to be rougher waters, and I know I'll take some balls. With the good Lord as my captain, I can make it through them all. And I will sail my vessel, here we go, till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Lord, I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry.
Thank you for coming on this journey with us today. It means the world to be able to be so vulnerable in such a safe space. Today's benediction is a quote from Dr. Debasish Mirda. Music can heal the wounds which medicine cannot touch.